Hello, I'm Sam.
And I'm Gareth.
We're the writers, producers, voices,
Stars
of That's Not News, Is It? The podcast featured on mintypocket.com.
Hello and welcome to another edition of That's Not News, Is It? The alternative news show that stares down the barrel of the gun, pisses into the wind and has unprotected sex with Danielle Lloyd.
How did it all begin?
Well, I believe it was your genius idea, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't want to take all the credit, but
I remember being sat there one Saturday morning at work, not working, and got an email from you. Nice little outline of the script. Potential there for doing a bit of recording.
yeah.
And then from there, added a bit of my sort of
Genius.
yeah, that's fine, if you want to call it genius.
Well, might as well.
Yeah, and then from there we met up, didn't we? Got together. The magic happened. Episode 1 came out.
It's quite short, episode 1.
It is, yeah.
It was only like 7.5 minutes, something like that.
Yeah, 5.5 feet, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, just feeling out some of the early characters.
Yeah. Met Alan Zimbabwe and Johnny Bongs for the first time.
Yo dudes, today's top stories. Some people have sex, Batman gets sued, and Bruce Willis is actually a ghost. I totally didn't see that one coming, dudes.
And then I don't know, the characters slowly developed.
Well, yeah, I mean, when I first started, every time we did one, I tried to write a new character in, and it was just basically to give them a stupid name.
Well, pretty much most characters that have stupid names.
Yeah, and then
it's part of the traits of the show.
I was every week just how can I create a sillier name than last week, and eventually that led to some actual sort of recurring characters.
It did indeed. Some of the early ones was like Dick King was an early one.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Felix.
Felix came in a bit later.
Quite a bit later. He was one of your creations, I believe.
Yeah, he was. I remember he came in when he was trying to score some drugs from a Chinese doctor.
Yeah,
featuring
I do recall that great episode.
Brilliant Chinese voice.
And yeah, on the voices as well, it's kind of just making them up on the spot, isn't it, most times, which we write it and then turn up to record it. And
it's never really written with our voice talents sort of in mind, is it?
Because I don't think we have particular voice talent.
It's never written with sort of the idea that we might not be able to do these voices. It's just sort of, we'll write it and worry about the voices later.
Yeah, a lot of the stories, where we get the stories from the websites, there's a lot of stories from like Japan and China and Russia.
Yeah.
And
never any Welsh ones.
No.
Never any Welsh ones.
It's probably a good thing.
Yeah, that's true, since my Welsh voice sounds Geordie.
As soon as you are from the Welsh heritage.
My dad would be so disappointed.
I think he is anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
This type of case is certainly rare, but it's by no means the first time something like this has happened. In fact, just a few years ago, the townsfolk of Snack S on a Plani, Mexico, sued Samuel L. Jackson over his hit film, and then there was the town of Gutenberg, Pennsylvania, who successfully sued Steve Gutenberg in the 80s to the rights to all his royalties, hence why he spitefully hasn't made a good film since 1988,